always just hoping that actually goes on when I walk away from it and don't watch it actually happen. So good morning. We're here at, we're going to do a bit of core and restore, mostly core, a little less restore today. And about 25 minutes or so long. And if you're here with us live, then we move on and we'll be doing some TRX work and so on. So if you have a band, get a band. It can be any type of band that can wrap around your ankles or your feet. And if you don't, you can do all the same stuff without it. You just won't have a band. And so you'll have to figure out your own music. Get it? Band music. Anyway, so just come into all fours, hands and knees. Hands out in front, toes curled under as you can. And then sit back into those hips. Nod the head. Bring the chin towards the sternum. Bring the chin up. Lengthening the spine in the back. Pulling forward from the navel in the front. A couple more. Chin towards your sternum and back. And again, chin towards your sternum and back. And looking forward. Just go to a little knees rocking. Warming up the shoulders, the hips, the knees, the back. So the body has kind of more than just this kind of midline diaphragm. Every dome shape is really a diaphragm in action. Kind of things move up and down on it. So you've got the head diaphragm, kind of a jaw diaphragm. You've got the top of the neck. You've got, of course, the typical diaphragm. You've got the base of the pelvis. The knees are a diaphragm, the ankles are a diaphragm, and then in a sense the arch of the foot is a diaphragm. So all these spaces that you have in your body kind of need to be kind of moved and bounced, and when they reverberate against each other, they create context and bounce and shift and kinetic kind of movement inside the body. So this is why movement makes a huge difference for organs and for health and wellness, is because the body then learns that kind of shifting balance. Two more, and this simple movement of knees rocking can help to kind of align that system, and then shift back into a downward facing dog, nice and long, and then shift forward to plank. So hinging around the shoulder line, around the hips and the ankles, the toes, open the toes if you can. As you come down, watch that you're not bouncing like a springboard, but you're pausing in plank, lifting your hips up. Do 3 and 2, and last one, and we'll go to inchworms, walking your hands back, all the way back towards your feet, or to a place where you can pause. If it's difficult for you to get in, your knees just crumble in or cave in, then just go to where you can hold or bend your knees a little bit more. Again, you've got about 4 more. Walking forward and back and walking forward. Again, you could do this from your knees and you walk your hands back and forward. Or again, 2 more times, walking back all the way back towards your feet. All the way forward, and then back. Last time all the way back, and then come forward again. And then we'll do hand to shoulder. Right hand to left, left hand to right. You've got 10 by 10. Got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, then knee to opposite elbow. Bring your knee in and knee in. Knee in and knee in. Do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last ones. Good. Let's flip over. Bring the feet out in front. Body's nice and tall, chest is lifted, hands forward. Begin to roll back and come back up. Your toes can be up, heels can be down. Do 4 more, and 3, and 2, come back up. Bring your hands in, curl, rotate, and then back up. Roll your hands in, curl, and back up. Rotate from around the torso. Don't just punch your elbows. And last ones each side. And then roll all the way back. Arms come up and overhead. Circle the arms around and come up. Roll all the way back. Circle around the arms and come up to wherever you can. So if you can only come up a third of the way, grab your knee and pull yourself up. Roll back. Circle your arms around and come up. Again, if you cannot come up or it's difficult, use your leg and bring yourself back up again. 4 more. Breathing. And done. Go and bring your feet in a little bit, put feet about the width of your mat, and then drop your knees from right to left. You've got 10 here. Try not to let your butt scooch towards your heels. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. So you're going to come up and then drop those hips, drop the right hip, and you're going to roll over. Take your left foot back around and come back around. So if that's difficult, again, drop your knees and roll over into all fours. Pick up the outside foot, drop your butt and come back around. Or up, take your arm or leg over, come into all fours, and then back. And then arm or leg over, all fours, and back. Again, you can drop both knees, turn, come into all fours, pick up the outside leg, drop to your butt, and come back. 2 more to each side. Lift those hips, arm, leg follows, leg lifts, arm follows. Lift up, arm, leg follows, lift your leg, hips follow. 1 more time, each side. Down, up, and over, and back. Challenging, you can drop your feet and then just drop your knees from right to left a little bit. Or just do less. Just kind of tick-tock to your right and left. Go over about 3/4 of the way over and back. 2 more to each side, to the right and to the left. Last time here. Breathing. Pause in the center. Breathing. Hold. So you're going to bring your knees over to your right to kick your left knee out. So your left leg is straight like a windshield wiper. You should feel a stretch coming down the left and right. Keep your opposite shoulder. So as you're going over to that right side, that left shoulder ideally should be on the ground. Breathing over. Do as best you can. Go less than more. Lengthen out of that outside hip. 2 more to each side. Right. Breathing and left. And again, right and left. Reaching out and back into center. Good. Drop your right foot and left foot. Shift over. And let's get into a side plank position. So you'll have your band close because we'll add the band in a moment. So side plank, you can either do it on your knees with one leg straight or both legs. Remember, in side plank, you are working towards a standing position as if you were standing tall. So the foot shouldn't be flat or rolled to your ankle. Get the 3, 2, put your bottom knee back, and then drop back down. Same side, lifting up, bring that bottom knee up, take that top hand, and roll yourself to plank. Then roll yourself to side plank. Then roll yourself to plank. 2 more, roll yourself to side plank, and again, to plank, and then side plank, and again, plank, and then side plank. Drop down just for a moment. And let's go again. Lift, and 3, and 4, and 5. Did I? And then again, so now extend that leg from the knee position. Yeah, your socks are a problem. And then lift up, bring that knee in, only 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Grab your band. Put it around your feet. And let's lay on the back. Start with your feet a little bit wider, not quite as wide as shoulders width, but somewhere between hips and shoulders. And we're going to start with a glute bridge, feet on the ground. Just lift up and back down. You've got 9, 8, keep that pressure out. If you want to go wider, 7, 6, 5, 4, don't let those knees drop in. You can feel that in the glutes. 3, 2, and last one. Lift those hips up and back down. Take the band, bring it up on one side to your knee. And then that's the side that you're gonna hold up on. So I have the band on my right thigh. I'm gonna move my left foot here. The band around my left foot is, or it's actually around the foot, not the ankle. Lift the hips up, lower that left foot down towards the ground. Do 8, 7. Again, if your feet aren't wide enough apart, it's challenging. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Come up, bring both legs up, hold the band against the knee, and extend out and back in. Extend out and back in. Do 4 more. And 3, if you have a green band, it's harder. And 2, and last one. Press out and back in. Good. Switch sides. Put the band underneath the right foot over the top of the left knee. Hands down by your side. Lift the hips up. Lower the right foot down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come up, drop the hips, left knee is up as well, and press out for 10. Exhale, 9, nice and slow. So the pelvis isn't moving, you're just extending out of the hip. 5 more, and 4, 3, 2, and last one. All the way out and back. Good, take the band off of the feet, place it on one forearm, hold with the other hand in an underhand grip, so your thumb points towards your head. So it's an underhand grip. The other side, you're just holding at your wrist. Try not to go too low towards your elbow. Breathing, you could do halfway if you need to, wherever it works, but you just want to line those feet up. I got a tear in my band. Let's see if this lasts. So bring your knees up. You're going to pull the arms away from each other as you're lowering. So out and back in. So the right hand pulls away as the left foot drops to the ground. Right hand pulls out from the shoulder. Work to not bend the elbow too much. Exhale out and in. Exhale out and in. Keep that left arm tight to the rib wall. Keep that right elbow straight. Do 4 more. Pull away and in. And 3, 2 more. And last one. Over or out and back in. Drop your feet. Put the band on your right wrist. Remember, the key here is to keep that right arm tight. If that right arm kind of drifts in and out with you, you're losing tension, which means you're, in a sense, leaking energy. And you want to create a tensional pressure for progressive resistance. So it creates its own workload. And then the other hand, an overhand grip with the thumb pointing towards the head. Bring your right knee and left knee up. As your right foot goes out, your left shoulder pulls away. Breathing. Again, you're working from the top of the shoulder, back side of the shoulder, not from your elbow pulling. Work to not bend the moving arm. You've got 5 more, and 4, 3, 2, and last one. Out and back in. Good. Let's roll to our side. Place the band on the left forearm. So we'll do side plank, and you'll just hold. So we've done this with like a sandbell where you just kind of hold the weight. Then the second one, you'll row the weight. And then the third one, you're going to hold up and you're going to move your hips. So we'll do some combined movements here. This is the last kind of a sequence. So again, your knees can be on the ground or your legs can be fully extended. As best you need to. Lift up. Just pull that elbow up. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop down or not. And row for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop your hips, lift your hips. Drop your hips, lift. Keep that elbow high. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't move the arm. 2, and last one. Bend the knees and flip. I have Nicole's address if you all want it. Okay? Just so you know. She lives in a gated community. You're going to have to work that part out yourself, but I got her address. I don't know if you can get in, but I know where she lives, and you can throw things over her fence, I think, too. So anyway, so again, shoulders are back, body's nice and tall. Hold the band in place the first 10. Lift up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. Hold it on your forearm, not your thumb. 5, 4, 3, 2. Do an upright row. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold up. Drop your hips, lift your hips. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Drop down. All right, lay back on the back. Shoulders down, arms out wide to a T. Chin up, look towards your right hip. Take your left hand across the midline of your body and roll back. Bring your head up. Take your right hand across and roll back. Head up, alternating right side and reach to your left side. Now kind of think you're reaching to about 7 o'clock or so and to about 4. Now reach to about 9. Reach across and to about 3. And then now up to about 10. Reach and to 2. Reach and to 11. Reach. Pick your head up. Look back behind you to 1. Then go all the way up. Pick your head up. Look up and over to 12. And down. Look up and over to 12 and down. Arms are out wide. Bring and extend the legs out now, kind of in a V. Bring your right knee into your chest. Roll across and then down. Take your left knee in. Roll across. You can kick out if you want. Roll in and down. And roll across, breathing, and down. 3 more. Reach across. If you want to go higher, you can reach kind of higher towards, 2 o'clock on one side. There's only so much your leg can do. Don't get too excited. And last one, each side. To the right side, reach over. To the left side, reach over. Good. Bring those knees both into your chest. Hug the knees in. Circle the knees clockwise so you're working the rim of the pelvis. So keep your hands at the top, like at the kneecap. Fingers pointing towards your shins. Heel of the hand on the quadriceps. Breathing. And then go the other direction. Circle the knees around the other way. And then pause. Drop your right foot to the ground, left knee over. Gently press into that left thigh. Gently bring your right knee into your chest. Hold your left ankle. Drop both legs over to your right. Let that left arm open. Take your right hand, place it into the crease of that left knee. Big breath into the belly, and then release. Bring both knees up, uncross, recross to your right side. Right hand into the crease of the right leg. Big breath. Fill down to the floor of the pelvis. Fill outward to the width of the rib cage. Fill back to the mid-back and shoulders. Pick your knees up, hold. And then drop both legs over to your left. Take your left hand, place it to the crease of the right knee. Big deep breath down that right side waist. And release. Unlace both legs. Come back to center. Rock yourself a couple of times or just bring yourself up. And then come on up. And we are done, guys, today for this part. And we'll finish up. Go ahead and grab your TRXs for the second part. And I hope you have a fantastic day. So I'll see you maybe on Wednesday night for Super Stretch at 7 o'clock. Have a great night. And